better. But anyway. All right, so I did the test stream and everything, so that's good.
Mendocino is one of the hottest teams in the state with 8 straight wins, including the tournament title at the 80th annual Modesto tournament. Feather River has been the Heartbreak Kids. They're 9-4. They've lost 4 games by a total of 17 points. Their last one was a heartbreak to Yuba, 85-83. Welcome to the second game of the Kringle Invitational from Hale Pavilion at Santa Rosa Junior College. I'm Chris Babcock. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. Shortly we'll go to our the starting lineups. Trey Dunaw, the PA announcer for the Santa Rosa JC Bear Cubs, with your starting lineups. Well, the Eagles will be in the light uniforms, and the Golden Eagles will be in the dark uniforms. Both the lineups here are red. We're excited about being here. We'll cover the next two games after this one, and then the semifinals tomorrow night and the finals in the third place game on Saturday. Mendocino is outside. So let's just get real honest here at the outset. But they're very athletic. They're a scrappy bunch. They score a lot of points, and they beat you with a lot of tenacity. Watched them play over at the Modesto tournament last week, and Coach Ophel's really doing a good job in his 10th season. The tip goes to Feather River, and they're coached by Randy Rick in his 18th season. Chico State alum and Butte College. And a three off the outset. By Feather River. They had a tough one against Yuba on Tuesday night. Talking to Coach Rick before the game, he figured they probably logged somewhere between 800 and 1,000 miles round trip of going to tournaments. Larry Bryson with the 15-footer. We've seen Feather River play a couple of times this season. They were at the Foothill tournament last weekend. Back rim, and the Eagles will get into their transition game. Offensive rebound by Deshante Woods. And that's Jamarlin Jackson. Actually, Gabriel Howard with the basket. Talking about Jamarlin Jackson, he's the second leading scorer in the state, averaging more than 27 a game. A steal, and the Eagles go the other way, and a layup by Jackson. How's he done in his last 7 games? 29 points, 35 points, 32, 27, 33, 27, and 31. To say he's playing some fantastic basketball is an understatement. The Eagles quickly get up the shot, and somehow that ball gets tipped in by Jackson. Tipped that in by proxy. Ten-footer doesn't fall. Bryson with the rebound. And he goes coast to coast, and he's fouled, and he'll get a couple of free throws. They're one of the better, the Eagles in white are one of the better defensive teams in the state. And they're one of the top three-point shooting teams in the state. And to say they get up a lot of shots, well, they're averaging more than 70 shots per game, and frankly, those are going in. They lost their opening game to the Butte College Roadrunners, and since have won 8 straight. Want to say hello to a gentleman that I haven't talked to in a long time, is former Mendocino College Eagle coach Ed Boyle. And Coach Boyle, if you're watching, go back to your days at Carl Purdy Hall. So salute to you and everything you did for the college, and had some great memories of your success there at the school. Feather River with another 3, and it's 11-6. Try to set up in the post, but the Eagles get the steal. Fourteen-footer goes 11, and it's an air ball. Woods wanted the foul, no call. In the game before this, Cañada beat Los Medanos, so Cañada will be playing in the 6 o'clock game tomorrow. And Los Medanos will be playing the loser of this game at 2. Pass out of bounds. Mendocino basketball. You're watching NorCal Sports TV, the streaming home of Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball this season. From Hale Pavilion, from beautiful Santa Rosa. Little give and go, pick and roll, and Feather River does a good job of defending it. Ball out of bounds. 17 on the shot clock. Jackson with the 8-foot turnaround doesn't go. Kicking the basketball violation will be ball out of bounds to the Golden Eagles. There's Jackson, and I don't think he really cares about how big he is. He just plays with a lot of passion, and on that play, he just wanted it more than anybody else. Howard with the defense. Defends the point really well and leads the team in assists with 5 a game. Calvin Fletcher, who had 19 against Yuba, averaging 10 a game with that basket. Pass out of bounds, tipped by Feather River. Drive and kick, and the basket. Years and years ago, Mendocino College used to, I'm a Willits kid. Mendocino College used to play a couple of games a year at Willits High School and always made sure I went to those games. Went to a lot of Mendocino College basketball. Wild shot doesn't go. Feather River with once, twice, and the finish. The Takis Thomas with the putback. And Feather River closes the deficit to 1, and an overplay on the wing, but the ball goes out of bounds. Once, twice, and the finish. And as he said, Mendocino's not real big, so when they screen out, and we've said it so often, you got to not only screen out, you got to screen out and make some room, especially when you're 6 or 8 inches shorter than the guy that you're blocking out. Jackson misses the 3. And a Wilson burger. Larry Bryson. And for those who've never watched NorCal Sports TV, a Wilson burger is a blocked shot. And that burger doesn't taste very good, and it's got a leathery taste. And there's the example. Air ball. Jackson clears it up the court. Ball just tipped. And kind of like when a receiver going for the pass, somebody's hands get in your way and barely touched, and the ball out of bounds. Turnover, Eagles. The 3 is good. Jamel White averaging 14 a game, 4.9 assists, and gets a steal. And it's winners outs for the Feather River Golden Eagles. Jamal Abdullah. Now all of a sudden Feather River now leads by 4 and could lead by 5. Now the one thing that Feather River has that maybe some of the teams that Mendocino hasn't played against this year, a little more speed, a little more athleticism. The Kringle Invitational is brought to you by Jolly Washer Express, the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. Look for the Union 76 station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa in Santa Rosa, proudly serving the wine country for 60 years. The Omelet Express, 2 locations to serve in Santa Rosa and Windsor. proudly serving the best breakfast in Sonoma County for nearly 40 years. Trimec Mechanical, innovative solutions and expertise for over 2 decades for commercial plumbing in Northern California. They missed the free throw. Mendocino got off to an early lead, and nice run here by Feather River. Deflected ball, but it's a shot clock violation. Jamel White leads all scorers with 6 points so far. Nice post move inside, doesn't finish, but he gets his own rebound after the deflection. White again, that's 9 for him. And he gets playing with more and more confidence. Watch out. Jackson answers with a 15-footer of his own. Was the MVP of the 16-team 80th annual Modesto Junior College Tournament last weekend. Post move, but one too many steps by Ladakis Thomas, and it's a turnover. I mean, that's Reggie Millerville there. Boom. Had a great opportunity last night, go visit my folks, and had to have that stop at the Broiler Steakhouse on Uva Drive in Redwood Valley. The Mary's Cut is still delicious. Spent some quality time with my folks, and then make it down here to Santa Rosa for these 3 days of basketball. White passes it inside and gets the basketball back. 2-man game, and it's good. Gerard Andrus. He's averaging 24 a game. And you get contributions from White and a couple of other double-figure scores, and this is a talented and gelling Feather River team. Hale with the tip, doesn't go. Diego Reyes has checked in the game, number 5. Turnover, Feather River careless with the basketball. And Jackson with the layup. He just plays with a lot of confidence. He had the guy in his hip. He knew he was going to draw the foul. Goes up strong, doesn't panic, pretty smooth. That's what, when you're a scorer, that's the result. Misses the free throw. And White with the rebound. Quick shot. Not much sharing of the basketball in the last couple of possessions for Feather River. Crazy drive, and it's a turnover. Bryson wanted the blocking call, but official made the best call there and called the travel. And this, for most of these teams, this will be their last non-conference games before they get into their conference season. So they'll start reaching really a tempo of playing a couple of games a week, getting a game, getting some practice time. Fletcher with another basket. But they'll get into a tempo of playing games. Nice cut to the basket. No one there. It's literally the Red Sea, the red paint just wide open. Reyes did a good job of breaking down the defense. Once you get the ball to the free throw line, you've got so many options. It's like a buffet of offense right there. And nice cut to the basket by Howard, and it's a layup. 17-footer doesn't go, and the Eagles will get the ball back, trailing by 6. When we were looking at the brackets of this, we thought this might be one of the better matchups of the tournament. Feather River battle tested, and Mendocino is as well. Block shot there. I think Bryson was expecting that. Ladakis Thomas with the hand in the face, literally. Reyes breaks down the defense, but he forgets the basketball, and it's a turnover. He threw the pearl to the right person, but as a good restaurant, it's location. It wasn't in a position for him to catch the ball and shoot the ball. Reyes misses the layup. Reyes on the travel. Ladakis Thomas is out of the game, subbing in as Molly Mojis. Having a little discussion with Coach Ricks. Working that magic. Feather River showing some patience. They could get the ball down low every single time. In and out game there. And Molly Mojis gets on the train as it's running and nails the 3. And it's a 9-point lead. Hale misses that. Another rebound for Feather River, and they're off to the races. Offensive board for Feather River, and Reyes on the reach-in on the rebound. So they're going to have to help. You get the ball inside, Mendocino's going to have to help the big. And what's that do? Give you wide open looks. White's red hot. That's 12 for him. And the timeout, Mendocino. Yep. Left wide open and nailed it. The Kris Kringle Invitational is brought to you by Lombardi's Gourmet Deli and Barbecue in Petaluma, where they offer a large selection of gourmet delicatessen food, along with a wide variety of barbecue and local wines. Osceola's 5th Street Grill, 609 5th Street in Santa Rosa. Great food and friendly neighborhood bar and grill. I went there last night, had some fries, had a libation. Possibly might be there after the game. Lagunitas Brewing Company, lively tap room offering beer tasting, snacks, and a retail store and regular live music in Petaluma. Vice Properties, North Bay Ranches, Vineyards, and Estates, plus commercial investment properties. ViceProperties.com. Wild California, it's the crispiest, crunchiest, most delicious, and healthy snacks around. Watch out, potato chips. Things are about to get wild. The Omelet Express, 2 locations to serve in Santa Rosa and Windsor, proudly serving the best breakfast in Sonoma County for nearly 40 years. And Mike Kiefer and family for their generous donation. bringing you Mendocino basketball. Mendocino is out rebounding Feather River 10-9 early in this game, but they trail by 12. And Feather River's zoning up. Got to break down that zone, get somebody at the high post. Hale misses. And Fletcher with the board. DeAndre Jones backing down the defender, but Feather River steps out of bounds, and it's a turnover. Reyes falls or slips on the floor. Jackson recovers, misses the 9-footer. And a steal, and it's one-on-one, and it's a layup by Jackson. Had the Feather River offensive player turned, and then Jackson with the steal, and White with another three. Hale 0 for 3 from the field, misses that one, and a reach in. Darius Traylor with the foul from behind. Timeout, Feather River. Well, how's White doing? He's got 15 of Feather River's 32. Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa in Santa Rosa, proudly serving the wine country for 60 years. We appreciate them providing a lodging for our crew this weekend. And at halftime, we'll play a short video of the amenities at this historical hotel in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express is the only true express car wash in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express will wash your car for $8 in less than 6 minutes, and you'll never have an attendant trying to sell you extra services at the pay station. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. If you want the best deal in town, ask us about our unlimited wash club. Jolly Washer Express at the 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road, or visit us online at jollywasherexpress.com. Jolly Washer Express will be donating $1 for each car wash through the Santa Rosa JC men's basketball season to the North Bay Fire Relief Fund. Thanks to Antonio Bunting for his generous title sponsorship this season. White has 15. Fletcher has 8 for Feather River. And we like to see how the teams do off a timeout, because you know they're going to set up a play. That time, I think the message from Coach Rick is, let's see and get the ball down low. They succeeded at, and there was a foul on the floor. Little arm bar. Jackson has 10 and Howard 5 for the Mendocino Eagles in white. Easy pass inside. Misses the layup, but Darius Austin cleans it up with the offensive rebound. Reyes to the hole. Fearless. like a throwback with that headband on. I love it. Feather River's red hot. Andrus with another basket. You want to get back into this game. You're trailing 15. You got to get stops, but they're playing, the Eagles of Mendocino are playing some tough defense. Just Feather River's not missing. And when they do, they're outsizing the Eagles, and they're getting rebounds and putbacks. That's a turnover caused by the defense. There's Reyes breaking down the defense. The second time he's done that. Another time he was successful. Made a nice kick out for a nice jumper. There's just, Feather River is lengthy. And the Eagles are always in triple threat position. Another Wilsonberger, but maybe a foul on the floor. I mean, we don't even give you a chance to breathe and give you that instant replay. The way that sports should be shown and used to be shown. Woods had 13 in the championship game against Cuesta, averaging 14 plus on the season. Makes both free throws. And you can hear the Mendocino Eagles in the background cheering defense. It's junior college basketball. You got to bring your own atmosphere. You got to bring your own passion, bring your own energy. You can't count on the crowd for it. Jackson misses that one. And White, I believe he's 5 for 5 from the three-point arc. 17-footer doesn't go. Jackson with the long rebound. And as usual, he's in attack mode. Block shot. Hard landing. Reyes with the steal. Misses the left-hand layup. And Feather River the other way. But Traylor with the steal. And the Eagles will set up the offense. That running one-hander doesn't go, and Darius Austin cleans the defensive boards for the Golden Eagles. Golden Eagles in the dark uniforms, Mendocino College Eagles in the white uniforms. I'm Chris Babcock. You're watching NorCal Sports TV from the Kringle Invitational at Santa Rosa JC. And there's the block, or what we like to refer to as the old Wilsonberger without cheese. One too many passes for Feather River. Andrus should have just shot the 8-footer. And here's the other block, and watch the landing on this. Glad nobody got hurt. Nice off hustle by the Eagles, by Davis, but Andrus gets the missed shot and puts it back. Problem is you got to have all 5 guys down there hustling, and Quentin Davis was running back but didn't really have any help from his teammates. Bryson with the nice drive. And Feather River just goes right to the back. Molly Mojis. Jackson's just a player. He's always around the basketball. Somehow he's in the trees and gets the offensive board and the putback. Elbow jumper, which basically Feather River could do every time they're down. Another basket for Andrus. And Jackson for three. Andrus misses. Jackson will push to Woods. And he makes it. And he's fouled. And he'll get an old-fashioned opportunity for the three-pointer. Simple little ball fake, which we like to say is a good lie. It's the only time lying is good is on the basketball court with a ball fake or a head fake. And Woods will be at the line. And he converts. Mendocino was down by 17. Now they've cut in with it, that deficit to 9. 8-footer doesn't go. Jackson with another board. And he'll push. And he's blocked and rejected. Ladakis Thomas just kept his feet on the ground. And he's there just basically to ambush Jackson. Boom. So you do not have to leave your feet to play defense. Especially when you're taller than the other guy. Jackson with a long rebound. Side of the rim with that shot. That could have been a big score there. Two-man game, and it pays off. Andrus with the basket. I mean, it's just simple basketball, two-man game, sharing the basketball. Andrus quickly with the putback. Jolly Washer Express, one of the great sponsors for the Kris Kringle Invitational. On the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Trimec Mechanical, innovative solutions and expertise for over 2 decades for commercial plumbing in Northern California. Just leave it on. Just do your... At halftime, we're going to play a video presented by the Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa for their lodging our NorCal Sports TV crew this weekend. Been lodging and taking care of folks in Sonoma County for over 60 years. Failed possession for the Eagles. Feather River looks to compound their lead, and they do. Fletcher with a 9-footer. Jackson and White are top scorers with 15 each. White, all 5 from the three-point arc. Woods with the basketball. And that was short, a little bit out of his range. White with the fantastic pass up the court. What do you do with a loose ball? You push it up court. And it's a FedEx delivered package underneath the basket and a dunk for Feather River. It was a 9-point game. Now it's back up to 15. Jackson for 3. Heartbreak. And a block shot there to end the half by Gerard Andrus just pushed that ball out in front, nearly hits the free throw line extended. That's the old days right there. I like that. Good play. We're at halftime as Feather River leads Mendocino 48-33. And we're going to go to a message from one of our sponsors, Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa. back in his 18th season. Chico State alum and Butte College. And a 3 off the night. Talking to Coach Rick before the game, he figured they probably logged somewhere between 800 and 1,000. Offensive rebound by Deshante Woods. Quickly get up the shot, and somehow that ball gets Howard with the defense. Defends the point really well and leads the college basketball. Wild shot doesn't go. Feather River with once, twice, and the finish, the guy that you're blocking out. Jackson misses the 3. And a whistle. The 3 is good. Jamel, 4.9 assists and gets a steal. And it's winners outs for the Feather River Golden Eagles. White again. For confidence. Watch out. Jackson answers with a 15, passes it inside, and gets the basketball back. 2-man game, and it's good. Turnover, Feather River careless with the basketball, and Jackson with the layup. Tempo of playing a couple of games a week, getting a game, getting some practice time. Nice cut to the basket. No one there. They could get the ball down low every single time. In and out game there. White's red hot. That's 12 for him. And a steal. And it's one-on-one. And it's a layup by Jackson. The Feather River offensive player turned, and then Jackson with the steal. And White with another 3. Feather River offensive player turned, and then Jackson with the steal. And White with another 3. And we like to see how the teams do off a timeout. Mendocino Eagles in White. Easy pass inside. Misses the... Reyes to the hole. Feather River's red hot. And the Eagles are always in triple threat position. Another Wilson. 17-footer doesn't go. Jackson with the long rebound. And as usual, Davis is running back, but didn't really have any help from his teammates. Bryson for Andrus. And Jackson misses. Jackson will push to Wood. 8-footer doesn't go. Jackson with another board. And he'll push. And he's... That could have been a big score there. 2-man game, and it pays off. Feather River looks to... Feather River looks to compound their lead. Well, we're back here for the second half. A statistic that I find very interesting. Mendocino was averaging 11 made threes a game. They trail by 15. They've only made 2. Feather River, not a huge three-point shooting team statistically this season. They've made 8. And 5 of those by Mr. White, who is on fire, Jamel White with 15. For other scores, Mendocino, Jamarlin Jackson with 15. Those are the leading scores. Larry Bryson has 6 for Mendocino. And Feather River's got 3 starters in double figures. Fletcher with 10. The aforementioned White with 15. And Gerard Andrus with 12. Darius Austin has 6 boards for Feather River. Jamarlin Jackson not only has 15 points, but he has 9 rebounds. 48-33. There's about a couple of minutes left in the first half, and Mendocino had the basketball off a timeout, trailing by 11. They were trailing by 9, rather. I was just talking to one of the coaches, and it's so important. You know, you're down by 9, you have the ball, you only get to 7. It's so important. And what's the result? Feather River finishes the half strongly and leads by 15. And just a careless turnover by the Eagles. Mendocino 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Feather River has only attempted 1 free throw, and they've missed that one. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. I'm Kris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in to the opening game, or the opening game for us, the second game of the Kris Kringle Invitational from Hale Pavilion on the beautiful campus of Santa Rosa Junior College. Thomas misses the 3. And a little too hot of a pass, and the Eagles will attack the basket. And Jackson with his 16th and 17th point of the game. And a steal in the backcourt. And 1. If somebody was going to ask me, how would you rate Jamarlin Jackson? He's a scorer, and here's the proof. Just subtle coolness to him. Santa Rosa Junior College basketball is brought to you by Jolly Washer Express, the fastest car wash in Santa Rosa. They'll wash your car for $8. Give $1 of that $8 to the North Bay Fire Relief Fund. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, visit them today. Jolly Washer Express at the 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road, or visit us online at jollywasherexpress.com. And if you liked what you saw from our video at half of the Flamingo Resort and Conference, book your rooms. Visit beautiful Sonoma County. Tragic fires, and these folks need our support, and we appreciate their support. 10-point lead goes to 12 for Feather River. Fletcher with the layup off the wing. Hand check by Ladrakus Thomas on Larry Bryson. Spin move among the trees. Good defense by Feather River of not going for the block, just going straight up vertically. And we got a held ball on the floor. And basketball will go to Feather River. Entry pass deflected out of bounds, 19 on the shot clock. Our next game will be Napa Valley College versus my alma mater, College of the Redwoods. Proud grad of 19. Blah, 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 blah. Referees confer to get this call right, and the ball will back to Feather River. Shot clock was reset. An alley and an oop. White with the assist, and Andrus with the putback, or the put in, rather. White's he's 5 for 5 from the three-point arc, but he has 2 assists on 2 just very simple basketball plays, setting teammates up. Hale misses that. And White will set up the offense. Playing with a big smile on his face today, a lot of confidence. I'd be smiling too if I was 5 for 5 from three-point land. And credit him with another assist, setting up a teammate. Fletcher for 3. Woods with the basketball. And Jackson, what he does best. Then White breaks down the defense. And a block by Bryson. White back rim, his first miss from the arc. And Hale whistled for the turnover. And White just putting teammates in a position to be Wilsonberger right there. Timeout. Randy Rick, 32nd timeout. The Kris Kringle Invitational is brought to you by Trimec Mechanical, innovative solutions and expertise for over 2 decades for commercial plumbing in Northern California. Lombardi's Gourmet Deli and Barbecue in Petaluma, where they offer a large selection of gourmet delicatessen food along with a wide variety of barbecue and local wines. Asiello's Fifth Street Grill, 609 Fifth Street in Santa Rosa. Great food and friendly neighborhood bar and grill. Great bobblehead collection there. Spent some time there last night. And Lagunitas Brewing Company, lively tap room offering beer tasting, snacks, retail store, and a regular live music in Petaluma. 3-man game. It's an air ball, but White with just in the right position, as he's been so many times today, with the field goal. And that ball will go to Feather River. Well, what kind of distributor is White? He's got 17 points, but he also has 7 assists. That's a good day for a point guard. That's a good week sometimes for a point guard. Tipped away from behind, and Mendocino will inbound the basketball. Jared Strait out of Clear Lake will check in. His first action of the day. Woods along the baseline, doesn't go, but Bryson with the location tip, and it goes. But Feather River answers. Abdullah with the nice finger roll out of Castlemont High School. Bad pass, turned over, but Mendocino gets the possession. Looked to be a layup the other way, but Woods answers with a 3. 5-point swing right there. And that's that Chico State math just glaring through. White sets the offense. Less than 10 on the shot clock. And that one, Fletcher for 3. Just a clean look. Jackson with the basketball. He's got 20. Over to Woods. Can't make 2 in a row. White with the basketball. And fouled attacking the basket. And that's White's 8th assist. Andrus will go to the free throw line. 68% free throw shooter on the season. The closest the Eagles recently was they got within 7 late in the first half, or within 9 rather, and had possession, didn't score, and Feather River finished and led by 15 at the half, 48-33. Woods bounce pass intercepted in the paint, and White misses the layup, but Fletcher there for the putback. And anytime Feather River attacks the basket, Mendocino's going to help on defense. That's going to leave guys wide open underneath the basket for putbacks. Straight with the 3 off the bench. $17-point lead for Feather River. Andrus with the miss, and Jackson with the finish. And timeout, Mendocino. No one got in his way. You got to stop his dribble at some point and get in his way. And Jackson just took that one straight to the basket. The Kris Kringle Invitational is brought to you by Vice Properties. North Bay Ranches, Vineyards, and Estates, plus commercial and investment properties. ViceProperties.com. Wild California, it's the crispiest, crunchiest, most delicious, and healthy snacks around. Watch out, potato chips. Things are about to get wild. Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa in Santa Rosa, proudly serving the wine country for 60 years. And the official hotel in Santa Rosa of NorCal SportsTV. After the timeout, Mendocino will press. Jamarlin Jackson with 25 points and 10 rebounds on the game. Right by his average. And another 3 by Feather River, Fletcher. Feather River had 8 made threes at half. And they've added to that total. Nobody under the basket. Easy rebound for Feather River. misses the three. And White with the basketball. Two-man game in the paint. And Mendocino gets the defensive rebound. Jackson misses. Bryson with the drive, and the pretty left-hander goes. Feather River showing some patience here. Wild shot, and a bailout, and Moses will get a couple of free throws. Bryson with the Euro step and the finish. Feather River had only attempted one free throw in the first half. Feather River has made 11 threes today. That's what Mendocino averages in made threes on the season, which is third in the state. $18-point lead for Feather River. Mendocino with the basketball. Just haven't really got many stops defensively and haven't had much success on the defensive boards as they're outsized at every position. Howard's fouled going to the basket, but they'll call that on the floor, and it'll be a ball inbound along the baseline for the Eagles. Coach Rick saying, don't take the cheese. Don't bite on the fake. Don't listen to them lies, right? Easier said than done. Bryson, 5 straight for him. And Mendocino can score fast, but scoring's one thing. Getting stops and getting defensive rebounds is another against this tall and lengthy Feather River team. Feather River was in the Final Four last year in the state. Great player Anthony Smith, who was due to play in our All-Star game, playing some good basketball for UNLV. A layup, and now all of a sudden it's a 13-point deficit for Mendocino. Ten on the shot clock. Foul on the shot. Fletcher will get a couple of free throws. Bryson in attack mode gets the basket. Fletcher at the free throw line, shooting 2 in my best PA voice. This is the first of 3 games we'll be bringing you tonight, and we couldn't be happier than that. I couldn't be happier announcing 3 games. It's fantastic. We got a great location. Appreciate all of the support from the Santa Rosa community, the athletic department, Coach McMillan, his staff. We're really excited about being here and making this a tradition for NorCal Sports TV. That 3 attempt doesn't go by Isaiah Halstead. Just in the game. Ladakis Thomas takes down low, but they call him on the old wraparound player control foul. And you'll see the arm. Pretty minor. But you know what? We don't make a living here criticizing the officials. They do their job. We do our job. Second attempt by Halstead doesn't go. Steal in the backcourt, or in the front court rather. And Reyes will push, and Bryson is fouled. And I think Jamarlin Jackson went knee to knee with somebody on the floor. He did. Knee to knee there. He'll try to walk off that, what we call who won the Kentucky Derby, and this is aging myself, Charlie Horse. He was a 3-1 favorite. Bryson at the line makes the first free throw. And he makes this. This will be his 7th point of the second half. And the announcer jinx. And White with the rebound. As we mentioned, White has 8 assists on the game. Jackson just blows by everybody. That was what we call the Linda Ronstadt blew by everyone. Not blew by you, blew by everybody. 1, 2, 3, and the basket, and he's fouled. Oh, I thought he was fouled. Well, as I've probably been wrong a few hundred times tonight, it make it 202 so far. Wasn't and one. But it's a 12-point deficit for the Eagles. Foul on the shot as Abdullah attacks the basket. And Bryson with the foul on the body, and it'll be a couple of free throws for Feather River. And Andrews just tells his teammates, go down and play defense. I'm going to make both these free throws, and he does. Here, they can plug in there. Kicked out of bounds. And it'll be Mendocino basketball with the possession, 16 on the shot clock. Bryson's fouled, and he'll go back to the free throw line. Bryson playing well without the basketball in his hand. Draws the foul. Makes the second. Mendocino with the timeout. The Kris Kringle Invitational is brought to you by Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa in Santa Rosa, proudly serving the wine country for 60 years. Thanks for taking care of NorCal Sports TV this weekend. Go to their website and book your room now and then visit the wine country and support this fantastic area. The Omelet Express, 2 locations to serve in Santa Rosa and Windsor, proudly serving the best breakfast in Sonoma County for nearly 40 years. I've been to the place in Windsor a few times. Me love my ham and cheese omelet. Jolly Washer Express, the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. Look for the Union 76 station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Trimec Mechanical, innovative solutions and expertise for over 2 decades for commercial plumbing in Northern California. Bryson has 16 points for Mendocino, 11 of those in the second half. It's a 12-point lead for the Golden Eagles of Feather River. I'm going to tell you a story about Feather River. No, we won't get into it. That's when NorCal Sports TV was just getting started. White with the basketball. Cody Bork in the game, number 10 for Feather River. White just too far underneath the basket. And Hale with a layup, and he's fouled. Not a smart play by Cody Bork off the bench. He's hustling, he's determined, but Hale's setting him up to fail, and he lures him in for the foul. And it's a 10-point game for Feather River, and Hale will go to the free throw line to cut it to 9. Okay, the best, if you want to hear more and see more NorCal Sports TV games, sign up, subscribe to our channel at youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. Not going to cost you anything, but you're going to get alerts when we have games on. You get alert for these games. We've got a great high school schedule this year. Or follow us on our social media platforms at NorCal Sports TV. Where else can you watch a streaming game? Check Twitter and get immediate replays. The magical work of our owner and director, MacGyver Dion I. We try to put Dion in a position to be successful every night, and he usually is. Very quiet here at the U.S. Open. Hale, the 12-footer. Hale makes the 15-foot free throw before you write a letter that I don't know it's 15 feet for the free throw line. And Mendocino will press. Now, White, I would make sure that White has the basketball in directing the offense here. Wild shot, doesn't go, but the tip. And Mr. Fletcher raises his hand to make sure he gets the credit. I'd have done the same thing. Back rim. Mendocino gets the ball back. Hale for 3. 26-footer goes 27 and a half. And Feather River will work a possession here. Little stagger screen for White. Then it's a two-man game down low. And I think Fletcher was just in a little bit of a hurry. He had plenty of time. He's wide open. But just got in a little bit of a hurry. And there was the possession prior to this. White with the basketball. Yeah, Fletcher's not playing with any confidence tonight. I believe that's 14 made threes for the Golden Eagles. White getting on the floor trying to get the 50-50 ball. And there's a whistle. Well, yeah, Fletcher doing the Gumby shoulders down the floor, playing with a lot of confidence. Jackson at the line in the bonus. Misses the free throw, but Mendocino gets the board. And that three goes DeShante Woods. 11-point game. But the Mendocino hasn't been able to cut into that any further. Hale with the steal. And the layup's good, and he's fouled, and it counts. Hale, the Chief, just went attack mode here. I mean, Fletcher's there. Doesn't get much of him. If you're going to foul him, make sure you don't make that basket. And Hale with a little spurt of offense here. And how much confidence is Fletcher playing with tonight? 30 points worth. Hale misses the free throw, but the ball falls out of bounds to the Eagles. They've got a couple of breaks. Thomas in for Andrus. Drive and kick. Woods had almost too much time to think about that shot. After this game, we'll have Napa Valley College, the Storm against the Corsairs of College of the Redwoods. And Thomas with the post move. Drive and kick, but that kick went out of bounds. Just so often a big man will get the ball down low and they're in such a hurry. That time, just a lot of patience. Thomas squared up. Look at the roster. You're bigger than everybody. A steal and a layup by Howard. Offensive foul. And who drew the charge? Mr. Jackson. Help the helper. Prime example. Opportunity for Mendocino to get it less than 9 points. Wild shot. don't think Coach Offel, that was his choice of shots there at the buffet table, especially when Bryson and Jackson are scoring frequently. But Mendocino goes next play, gets another stop on the defensive end. I'm Kris Babcock. You're watching NorCal Sports TV, the streaming home of Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball this season. Bryson to Hale. Hale drives. The finger roll is rejected. And we've got Hale is cleared of the high post. Well, I don't know if Hale takes acting classes at Mendocino College, but if he does, I'm sure he gets a great grade. Hey, it's called gamesmanship, people. It's what it's all about. The Kris Kringle Invitational is brought to you by the Almond Express, 2 locations to serve you in Santa Rosa and Windsor, proudly serving the best breakfast in Sonoma County for nearly 40 years. Give me a table for 4 on Saturday. Mike Kiefer and family for their generous donation. Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa in Santa Rosa, proudly serving the wine country for 60 years. Wild California, it's the crispiest, crunchiest, most delicious, and healthy snacks around. Watch out, potato chips. Things are about to get wild. Vice Properties, North Bay Ranches, Vineyards, and Estates, plus commercial and investment properties. ViceProperties.com. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Lagunitas Brewing Company, lively tap room offering beer tasting, snacks, a retail store, and regular live music in Petaluma. Osceola's 5th Street Grill, 609 5th Street in Santa Rosa. Great food and a friendly neighborhood bar and grill. Scoring, Jackson has 29, Bryson has 16, Woods for 11 for Mendocino, Fletcher has 30, White has 17, Anders with 18. Is it on? And it's a 7-point deficit or 7-point lead, depending on who you're cheering for. No quit in these Eagles. Fletcher, and his goes in, and he's got 32. It's been a hailstorm in these last 6 minutes. He's got 7 points in the last 6 minutes of the second half. Drive and kick, Jackson. And Hale has 10 here in the last 7 minutes. Somebody's knocking on the door. Somebody's ringing the bell. The Eagles down by 6. Two minutes left. White with the basketball. Back rim. Jackson can't get the rebound. Hale's on the floor, and it's a held basketball. It'll go to Mendocino. Big possession for Mendocino here. Howard with the basketball. Good ball movement by Mendocino. Gabriel Howard, it's a 3-point game. And we've got a foul on the reach-in by Howard. The next foul by Mendocino, Feather River will be in the bonus. Mendocino's already in the double bonus. 20 on the shot clock. White with the basketball. And Mendocino struggled to get under that 9-point lead, and then hail, hail, hail. No shot. Shot clock violation. And Mendocino trails by 3. 1:01 left. Bryson with the basketball. Mendocino showing great patience. Hale doesn't get the bounce. And we've got a timeout, Feather River. So, 3-point game, Feather River timeout. There's 29 on the shot clock, 32 seconds left in the game, or in regulation rather. So Mendocino will try to get a steal in the backcourt. Then I imagine that they've got a foul because there's only a 3-second differential on the game clock versus the shot clock. Our next game will be Napa Valley College against College of the Redwoods. Our finale tonight will be Chabot against Santa Rosa JC. That is Santa Rosa's first home game of the season. Feather River is 8-9 from the charity stripe, so they've been making their free throws, and I imagine they're going to get to shoot a couple of more here. And a foul and a couple of free throws, and Fletcher will go to the line. Fletcher's got 30 points. 77% from the free throw line. It'll be 1-1. Makes the first. Fletcher leads all scorers with 31. He's had quite a second half. Just don't leave the fuck out. Makes both free throws. A miss, but Jackson gets the loose ball. Got to get a shot off quickly and foul. Hale, back rim. And he's down on the floor. It goes for the spike dunk, but Bryson says, no sirree. Some too high-flying trapeze acts there. Two guys playing hard. Andrus will go to the free throw line. And Hale comes out after landing hard on the floor. That was Bryson's 5th foul, so they'll have to get a substitute in for him. Diego Reyes checks in for Hale. Bryson's had a good second half. Mendocino at times trailed by as many as 15 points. They get within 9, you go to 15, get within 9, go to 12, go to 13. 2 minutes left. They got within 3. But Feather River has made their free throws. They've done a good job of possessing the basketball. And looks like they're going to move on here. Andrus misses the free throw, and it's actually a line violation. It'll be Eagle basketball. Well, Feather River gets their 10th win of the season with a 87-82 victory. Feather River led by 15 at half, 48-33. But a strong second half, and the Eagles got close, but credit Feather River with the wherewithal of staying true and getting the victory. All right.
Or you can just turn this off when you want. Just hit that button. Just hit live.
Okay.
Let it do it.
Well, that'll do it here from Santa Rosa Junior College, where Feather River beat Mendocino 87-82 to win this Kris Kringle opening round game. You've been watching NorCal Sports TV. Thanks to our crew, Kevin Duffy, Brian Escobedo, Dion I, and our statistician, Jeremy Hurtado in Santa Rosa. We'll quickly give you some final statistics. Woods with 11, and Larry Bryson with 16, and Jackson with 29. And Jackson also had 14 rebounds. For Feather River, Fletcher with 34, White with 17, and 9 assists. And Gerard Andrus with 18. So I'm Chris Babcock here in Santa Rosa. Good night, and thanks for being on the show.